Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Investing and Trading Live. My name is Josh Lopez. Today is Tuesday, August 29th, and the market is showing some pretty good strength today. We have the JOLTS job openings report, which came out today at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, down about 8.83, the report was 8.83 million, which was down for the forecast, which basically means that the increasing of the interest rates has been working because their goal is to slow jobs, they're slow hiring and slow the economy. So the that's been working. So the market actually shot up from there. Market is currently at 446. I'm sorry, that's the index. The SPY is currently at 446.03. So gapping up a little bit and then just showing major strength out of the open. So we're going to cover that here today. We will scan for some options opportunities. I know we haven't had any opportunities lately. Just the volatility just hasn't been there. We had a little bit of volatility last week, which we had missed, unfortunately, due to not being available at that time, which is fine because there'll always be another opportunity. So we'll talk about that. We will go through some other stocks, any other notable bit movers on the day. Upstart, Nike, Dick's Sporting Goods, and Coinbase actually up pretty big on the day as well. So that being said, there is risk in trading and investing, and this is for strictly entertainment purposes only, mainly my entertainment, but hopefully you find it entertaining as well. So that being said, let's get into the market update. So we got the S&P 500. We always look at the SPY. It's currently at 445.94 now, up about 0.7% on the day, which is about $3.13. So it got close to that demand zone that we had been talking about for quite some time here, and just getting close to it. So there is a lot of demand near this zone here, and market's currently up pretty big from there, about $12 from the lows of last week. So the market showing a little bit of strength here with the S&P 500. The Dow Jones currently at 346.50, up about 0.23% on the day, and the Nasdaq, the QQQ, up 1.48% on the day. A little bit of a bigger mover, which is at 372.20 on the day, reaching the high from the 24th, which would be last week. So the IWM, which is the ETF for the Russell, up 0.81% on the day, currently at 187.15, which is up about $1.50 on the day. Any other major movers in the ETF world would be esports. We haven't talked about that. That one is showing a very similar chart to the IWM, actually very, very close. Up about 1.22% of the day. It's at the highs from last Thursday. So we'll see the breakthrough there. We do got a couple supply zones overhead with esports. XME, which is mining and metals, is up 1.4% on the day, currently at 51.65. So showing some pretty good strength in the mining and metals. Silver up to 22.62 today, showing major growth here today, up about 1.80% on the day. Really respecting that demand zone that we've had drawn out twice now since the demand zone from March of this year, respecting it once, and then last week, maybe 2 weeks ago, the 16th, respecting it there again. So silver showing some strength here. We'll look at gold. That was SLV. Silver, the actual spot price is up still the same thing, about 1.74%, which is at $24.65. Gold showing some strength as well, still in the right and smack dab in the middle of that supply and demand zone that we've been talking about for weeks here now. Currently up about 0.74% on the day at $1,933.87, respectively. Oil currently at 111 76. So this here also, wait, that's not the right contract. Got to with the futures market, you got to make sure you're looking at the right contract. We're going to look at the continuous contract, which is at $80.30 per barrel. So that also a little bit little strong on the day, but it's still consolidating at that $80 mark. We'll see what happens with that moving forward. Bitcoin up 5% on the day. A big move for Bitcoin. It had been consolidating for about a week and a half near that $26,000 area, which it had been spiking up and down and around there, but just really sticking around there, showing some big strength today. The overall total market cap for cryptocurrency is at $1.07 trillion. From its highs, I believe it was close to 2 or 3 is where it was at before. Probably 2. Ethereum at 1,721.50. And to round out the cryptocurrency world, which is going to be HNT, which is what I've been talking about for a while here. It's mobile token mining 5G cell service, 5G network. Helium token HNT currently at 1.67, up about 2.26% on the day. All right. Some stocks here. NVIDIA back up 3% on the day. After a slide last week from its earnings report, it gapped up, went straight down, actually lower than what it was. Now currently up 3% on the day. Tesla up 4.69% on the day. Big move for Tesla. Not sure what's going on there, what happened there, but it's just probably on a smaller time frame that's going to be supply and demand at its finest. Meta up 1.2% on the day. Roblox is up. Airbnb is up 4%. Snapchat up almost 4%. 3M, there was some news on 3M the other day. Boy, it gapped up from $99 per share all the way up to 106. So big move in the market here the last few days here, really this week, up about 7%, almost 8% on the week. So big move for 3M. We were just talking about last week that their share price being under $100 per share was not good for them, and that was on the news. So that's probably why we saw a spark up there. Not sure the reason of anything, but sometimes that just happens. And that was news sparking a couple things. All right, so that is a couple there. Let's look at Target up 2.97% of the day. So getting some, out of that zone it's been stuck in for a while. Now we're right back in there. So I see that sticking around this area here for a while as well. Disney, Disney just keeps getting hammered. Disney down to $84.08 per share. So not looking good for Disney. That one might have an opportunity with options. We will check that as long as it gives us some premium. And gosh darn it, it's low on the percent Bollinger Band, but just not giving any premium, any volatility. We'll check that out as we get into that part of the show. Coinbase up 15% on the day, $11.67 on the day. Major action there. Let's see if there was any headlines on crypto. Crypto stocks up as court rules U.S. SEC was wrong to deny Grayscale spot Bitcoin ETF proposal. Interesting. Grayscale wins case against SEC. It's a huge victory for Bitcoin and Coinbase. There we go. There's your news. Bitcoin breaks 27,000 as court vacates SEC ruling on Grayscale's Bitcoin ETF. So, good news for the crypto market. For you crypto enthusiasts out there, Macy's continuing to just tank. It's down to $12.36 per share. We will look at that. There might be an opportunity there, but I highly doubt it. Dick's Sporting Goods up to down to $114.99, which it's up from the lows after earnings last week, after they cite theft being the cause of low earnings. And Nike, respectively, at $101.18, doing the same thing as Dick's Sporting Goods after that big drop, showing a little bit of strength, especially today, 1.56% on the day. And Upstart, which Luke and I had talked about last week, still in that demand zone, but creeping down, but today up 6.78% on the day. So we'll be talking about this stock And we'll get some banter back and forth about this one here the next time we get Luke on the show here. So that being said, let's go. We looked at some stocks there. Let's go look at our options platform and see if we can scan for some opportunities there. Nordstrom, so we're looking at just the percent Bollinger Band, seeing where it's at right now, which is telling us where is price currently at versus where it's been lately, and is there any opportunities with that. So Nordstrom's probably not showing a whole lot of opportunities there, so we're going to skip over that one. Dick's Sporting Goods is currently lower on the percent Bollinger Band, but still low volatility, probably not giving any options opportunity, any options premium. The move would have been last week, but we were not at the computer to get that one. So currently at 115.05. Let's look and see if there's any opportunities there on the 31 days. The 115s. Well, the 105s are giving 1%. Let's see where that's at. Yeah, it's too high. The 100s were giving us 1% last week. The 105s are now, so I'm not liking this one. We're late to the party on this one, so we are not going to even look at that any further because we are late. Walgreens down to $25.32. Currently, volatility is creeping up there. Let's look and see. So $25.32. See if there's any meat on the bone there. The 24s are the only thing that's given any premium, which is going to be not even close to what we want to do here. Yeah, we'll pass on that. BHG just continuing to get plummeted. Talk about a dog of a stock there. Costco and Nike. Let's look at Nike. Nike was the move was last week as well. So really not a whole lot of opportunity there with some of the option strategies that we look at. Oh, Kohl's coming right down to our demand zone and shooting straight up. Well, there's another one we missed. Sometimes you just miss opportunities. Oh well. So that being said, we will let's go to the currency market. We talk about trading the daily dimes, the whole numbers on the currency market. So let's start with the euro dollar. Currently in no man's land, no opportunities there. The US dollar yen, currently with a bullish bias going down to our 4-hour chart, and we had an opportunity or have an opportunity at 145.75. So that's coming down to that area. So if that does happen, look to take that to 175.50. So there's an opportunity there with the dollar yen. Pound dollar short bias and currently short there as well. So that's looking good there. Aussie dollar also has a short bias, and that one is also looking good short. Currently just coming out of the zone. So for those of you that, we're in the zone. So there we are in the opportunity right now with the Aussie dollar. The dollar Swiss franc, currently with a short bias, no opportunities there. We are wait and see mode until it gets to 89.25. Aussie yen, currently in a bullish bias. And move happened, and that's respecting that, and it's coming off it right now. So that one's looking good. And to round out the last couple, New Zealand yen, currently in a bullish bias. That one's been sideways for a long time, so I don't really like that one. But the New Zealand dollar, currently in no man's land, so no opportunities there. So we got some opportunities there with the dollar yen, the Aussie dollar, the dollar Swiss franc, and the Aussie yen. So a few opportunities in the currency market. So we'll continue to monitor those. We'll do another show tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be probably a later show. I'll be teaching a class tomorrow on a flight here today, so I'll probably prepare on that. If I get a chance, maybe I'll record one on the flight, and instead of doing it live, record it then, do a market recap, and play that early on Wednesday morning for you guys. So if there's any topics that you guys want to hear me cover, yesterday we covered 3 characteristics to successful or consistent trading and investing. Just send those in the chat. We have a chat. You can always send messages on, if you're listening on Spotify, you can talk about anything on the show there. You should be able to put comments or questions in iHeartRadio or Apple Podcasts, but also if you're on the Spreaker site, you can send me an email there as well. So if you like the show, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe, so anytime we do a live show, we can get you an update and you can listen live. If you don't like the show, send a message and let me know how I can do it better. There's always areas to improve, and we will always take those constructive criticism very seriously to make sure we get the best possible show out to you guys. So as always, collect your profits when they're given to you and protect your losses when they're small. Until next time, retire young, my friends.